Hey guys, this is Cave. We are going to talk about the question, what are pushes and pulls? This is CK2, Cave Knowledge 2. So a push, by our definition, by the definition we're going to use, is something bad where you are that forces you out or forces you to leave. Now, when you talk pushes and pulls, you can talk very simple pushes, but we also talk about pushes in a global sense. For instance, a push would be something like you're watching a movie with your buddy, and your buddy just has this obnoxious laugh you can't handle anymore, so you get up and walk out. Or there's a bad odor in the room, or something like that. It's something bad where you are that forces you away. Now, it might sound comical, but it's actually that couldn't be that simple. Oftentimes, when we say pushes and pulls when it refers to history, we're talking about pushes that are more significant. They are more, kind of worldly. For instance, poverty and war and violence and genocide and poor economic situations, things like that. Those are bad things that force people out. If you connect that to what we talked about with colonization, people left England because they were being picked on, right? Being picked on because of their ethnic group, being picked on because of their religion. Those are bad things where they were that forces you away. Now, pushes are going to act independently of a pull. A pull is something good somewhere else that draws you towards it. So, for instance, let's say you're in that room and a friend of yours is just no deodorant that day. So you're forced out. You walk out of the room. Now you have to decide where to go. And you might say, well, I know I have homework, so I don't want to go to my room to work on homework. I got laundry to do. My mom asked me to clean the cat box, whatever the case may be. You don't choose those things because a pull is something good somewhere else that draws you towards it. So, for instance, maybe you're like, what, the Timberwolves are on. I really like the Timberwolves or the Minnesota United, or my favorite anime is on. I'm going to go watch that. I'm going to grab some soda and some Doritos. That sounds like something good somewhere else that's going to draw you towards it. Now, if we open things up and think more globally, one reason why people are now past 3 o'clock, all students should be in a classroom with the teacher at their activity or out the door. All right. So anyway, if we look globally, a pull would be, for instance, in the example we're using of the colonies, is something as simple as the word opportunity. Opportunity. Well, let me explain what opportunity is. This is a quote from a immigrant to the United States. His name is Oscar Karl. He actually came from Sweden, and this is later on in American history. This isn't colonial. Anyway, Oscar Karl was asked, why did you come to the United States? And Oscar Karl said, perhaps life in the United States, they must face difficulty here, or difficulty as we did in our country. But they do it with a completely different spirit, because the great difference between the two countries is this. In America, you can improve your situation in life. See, for people who are being picked on, people who are being oppressed in other countries, they don't have the ability to improve their situation in life. They're not allowed to practice their religion. They're not allowed to have good jobs or get an education or be involved in politics to change those rules. So pushes are something bad where you are that forces you away. A pull is something good somewhere else. Pushes and pulls always work together. The global pull of a lot of places, especially the United States, is an opportunity to improve your situation in life. Hope that makes sense. Peace.